Hey guys, it's PAPI here. For all of you who don't know me, I'm going to be helping you today with dating and relationship advices, alright? So we're going to be talking about the number one topic. There is one popular topic you guys are looking for answers to, alright? Which is basically, why is it when you stop caring, she starts chasing, right? I know a lot of you guys have this question, or you've had that in the past, right? Probably you've had instances where there was a girl you were attracted to, you did everything right, you messaged her, texted her, went right after her, and basically she wasn't giving you the same energy back, right? Whether it was you wanted to take her on a date, wanted to go get ice cream, or you wanted to go swimming, play Call of Duty, whatever it may be, right? And I know for a fact that there would reach a point in your life where you were so frustrated to the point where you decided, you know what, enough is enough, screw this, and you started focusing on something else. And out of the blue, she just came about like a ghost, you know, started texting you, started messaging you, checking out how you're doing, and you were confused by this. You're like, what the heck? Like a couple weeks ago I was giving her attention and she wasn't giving it back. Why now all of a sudden, right? If this is you, have no fear. So today we're going to be diving deep in this topic here. So let's find out. We'll have 3 important answers here, okay? Number 1 and 2, you probably already know them. They're very cliche. Probably when you search them, they probably came up. Number 3 now is the important one, right? Which we're gonna go over the most, okay? Now let's start off with number 1. Why is it when you stop caring, she starts chasing? All right? So this comes on to rule number 1, or step number 1, right? So step number 1 here is you have to realize that females get attention all the time. Trust me, by the time they're in kindergarten. Have you not been in kindergarten and you just wanted to talk to the girl and you just gave her your crayon? Or you went to ask her to borrow her crayon? Or Valentine's Day came in grade 6 where you went and you give her your favorite candy or your Spider-Man toy? You know what I mean? Like, that's what you gotta realize. From an earlier age, girls, they get attention. Whether it's from the bus drivers, store owners, or cashiers, or whatever, malls, security guards, you name it, right? They get attention from everybody. So that's what you gotta realize. Now, when you're giving her attention, automatically you fall in the same spectrum, all right? So girls usually have orbiters around them, right? So orbiters basically are these guys who are showering them with compliments. They are giving them affection, giving them too much energy and time of day, right? So when you start talking, when you start going after her, showering her compliments, doing all of this, basically you fall into the same category, all right? She doesn't see you as anybody who's worth of a value to her, right? You just become like almost somebody whom she can, you know, soak up with a sponge, emotionally soak up for compliments and stuff like that, right? So this also showcases that you're a weak male, right? This showcases that you're not dominant, you're not strong, you don't have anything going for you, right? That's why it's so important to have goal settings. Chase what's important to you, right? That's why you need to go after your purpose. Never ever, you should not put a girl above anything else, right? Do not make her number 1 priority in your life, right? I should say you gotta be a little bit selfish. Number 1 is gonna be you and what you want. Number 2 is gonna be maybe your family, whatever, blah blah blah. Number 3 can be your friends. Number 4 can be the girl. All right, do not make her your number 1 priority in life. I've seen a lot of guys do this and they get hurt, right? And they realize why it doesn't work like that. Well, listen, you know, in a relationship, there's 2 dynamics. There's the one that's always chasing, and there's the one that's always getting chased. Now, in this case, when you want that girl, you're putting all this effort, you're chasing her, you're doing all of this. Now, basically, she's the one that's being chased, right? She's the one. She's the one that's basically getting attention. In the relationship, she has the upper hand, right? So in order for this to work, you need to switch it around. You need to be the one getting chased. She needs to be the one after you, right? So automatically out of the blue, don't give her attention. Now, I'm not telling you go to your mom and stop giving your mom attention, or your grandma and start acting cold. No, that's not what I'm telling you, right? Matter of fact, it's alright to show attention to those who show you attention, but not too much, alright? So when it comes to family and stuff, that's a little bit different. But I'm talking about your girlfriends, your wives, your whatever, right? But you gotta realize that when you're chasing somebody and they're not responding to the same energy, the same frequency of energy, you gotta stop. You gotta learn to read that, right? So read the energy levels. When you're putting the time and effort and everything and you're not getting that back, you gotta stop. All right? Okay. So now, because of that, we're gonna go right into number 2. Why is it you stop caring? She stops chasing. All right, this falls into number 2. All right, so number 2 is girls often they need validation and they need attention. That's one of the key here, right? You gotta realize, if you look at Instagram, look at a lot of them, they're almost nude. It's almost like you're watching you're on a R-rated site you shouldn't be, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Girls, they love and crave attention. So the moment you're like texting her, bombarding her with flowers, with chocolates, with whatever, you're just giving her what she wants. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta take that away from her. You know what I'm saying? So when you're doing all of this, you're giving her that attention she seeks, right? That validation, right? And this is why exactly you'll realize this. A lot of guys, you know, they'll be messaging the girl and the girl will be ignoring them, but yet the girl is still on Instagram, you know, posting videos. She's on Snapchat doing this and that. You know, she's online, but yeah, she's not returning your messages. She's getting entertained by so many people. She seeks that attention and she wants that validation, right? That's why you got to take it away from her, right? The more you go on about your purpose, you stop doing that, the more she's going to realize, hey, I'm missing something. This guy is not giving me the same thing that everyone is giving me. Why? What's so special with him? You know, she's going to start thinking more about it, right? And this also works in your favor because it shows you are a high value male. You have more of priority, other things more priority than a girl. You know what I mean? She'll start chasing you too. She'll be thinking, oh my goodness, he wasn't like this. He used to text me. He used to come to my house. He used to beg me to go to the park, beg me to go get ice cream. Why isn't he doing this anymore? What happened? Does he have a girlfriend? Oh my goodness. Did he find somebody new? And now the more she starts asking herself these questions, the more she's going to start thinking about you. She's going to start getting in your radar. She's going to start chasing you. You got to realize that, right? It's very important. I know a lot of you guys, you don't learn this from the start, but which is all right, because it's all about trial and error. I used to be like that too, and I had to learn from the hard way, okay? Now, last but not least, let's get to number 3 here, okay? So number 3, the one most important and biggest of all, you know, it's that girls, they want what they can't have. Simple as that. She wants what she can't have, and that is exactly where you want her to be. All right, don't give her what she seeks. So by that I mean, like, girls, they want somebody, like, that's why, okay, for instance, so scratch that, let's go back here, let's rewind here for a second. If you ever look at popular films, you see there's like 2 scenarios here. When there is a bad boy and then there is a nice guy. And who usually wins in all these scenarios? It's usually that asshole type of guy, right? Exactly. Now ask yourself, why? Why is it always him? Why does he get the girl at the end? Well, because matter of fact is, the girl always thinks she can change the asshole to bend to her favor, to bend to her music, but he doesn't. He always goes about his way, right? I'm not telling you guys to be assholes, to be whatever, but you gotta realize that, right? Because the asshole matches to the beats of his own drums, right? He doesn't care about a girl's opinion of him, doesn't care about whether she's interested in him or not. He's just about his purpose, about doing what he wants. Yet, you know, he says what he feels, what he thinks, you know what I mean? He doesn't really care. And the girl, she often is very infatuated with this. She's very puzzled by this. She wonders, why isn't he like the rest? And she goes on this long quest to think she can change him, make him, you know, change his ways just for her, and he doesn't. And that's what I'm here to tell you guys, right? You gotta follow those behaviors. We're gonna recap again. What are the 3 important points that lead girls to start chasing? What are the 3 important points you need to know, right? Why was it when you stop caring, she starts chasing? All right. So again, it falls to rule number 1. She gets a lot of attention from everybody. It's sad, but it's true, right? Number 2, he craves attention and validation, right? That's what it is. And when you give it to her, that's all. She's soaking it up. She take, doesn't give back. Number 3, girls, they want what they can't have. All right. So now you know this. I expect you guys to go change your ways. All right. It's not gonna be easy. That's why it's always important to work on yourself. Work on your purpose. Do not put girls first. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. You're still gonna go your way, right? A lot of you guys tend to bend back for these girls who won't do the same for you. All right. And that's why at the end you get hurt. You wonder. You know, a lot of you guys are even as puzzled. Some of you guys are chasing girls who already have boyfriends. You know what I mean? You're going after girls who have boyfriends. If she's not giving you the same energy back, simply put, she's not interested. Now, I'm not saying she's not going to be interested forever. At that point, she's not interested, right? So go on about your way. Go after another girl. Go whatever. You know what I mean? Do your own thing. And she will come eventually. You know what I mean? When you stop giving her that attention, right? Now, there's a huge difference here. There's some girls, of course, who when you're chasing, they're playing hard to get. You know what I mean? But essentially, they like you, but they're playing these manipulative games, right? That's different, okay? Those girls simply, yes, you do what you're doing, but you gotta be smart about it. Don't overdo it. At the end, you can get her if you do it smart, right? But now I'm talking about for those girls who are not giving you that energy. They're not giving you the time of day. You know what I mean? They're giving you mixed signals. You know, they're giving you think, oh, she likes you. But yeah, she's not responding. She's not doing, you know what I mean? So for those kind of girls, you got to follow those steps, right? Automatically, you need to go cold. If you used to chase her, text her, you need to go cold. You need to disappear, all right? If you used to see her every day, now start cutting it, you know? Don't see her every day, here and there, you know what I mean?